Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still water. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is a testimony of David, a testimony of an old man who looked back over his life and thanking God for all his goodness that he have poured out and poured into his life. It is always good to take a pause and look back over our lives. At the end of your day, think back on the mercies and the grace of God. Blessing poured out are blessing that God filled your life with so that you are able to bless others. Blessings that you dare not keep to yourself deals with you individually. It has to do with you and your relationship with God, where you can talk to God not just as a father, but as a friend. A place where God takes you out of the church and bring you into his house, where you have nothing to say, no sound from your mouth, no words from your lips, to a place where silence speaks clearer than any speech or language can ever utter. There he speaks not to your heart, but to your inner being. Don't you want to go to that place where you can walk with him and talk with him like Enoch who walked with God, like David his servant and Abraham his friend forever? Do you feel it, my brother? Do you feel it, my sister? Then let go of yourselves and let God have his way in your life. You wonder why God describes us as sheep? Sheep are not the smartest animals, and they're not strong either. Sheep need a shepherd. All we are like sheep. We all gone astray, and everyone have gone to their own way. Every one of us, good or bad, we are led by somebody. The sheep that are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God. Who are your shepherd? Who are leading you? God help me that I may never put my trust in any man who breathes the same here as I do. God have done so much for us. If we begin to write them down, we will run out of paper, and our pens will run out of ink. His goodness is like the sand upon the sea, innumerable. Note, David never attempted to tell of all the acts of God in his life. He just picked out two, goodness and mercy. What if he began to talk about God's love, his kindness, his gentleness, long suffering, his keeping care,